What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Cat Ram. And this is Harmonize Pain. Whew, y'all. Okay, so as you can see, this nigga, he's not here. He decided to, as you know, remember, he was supposed to get the bag. I told him to get the bag for Kayla. Niggas. He decided not to. He took her on a trip. He went to Hawaii where Chris and I went. They went and stayed at the Prince Waikiki. So that's what they're doing. So I'm going to hold it down today. I'm going to hold it down for y'all. It's just me and you. We're going to talk. I'm going to talk to y'all about something real personal today. Because if he was here, y'all know he would be asking me 1,000,001 questions. So I'll talk to you guys. I'll see what you guys think about this. And it's fresh too, because I just talked to her. So as you guys know, Chris and I have a beautiful little baby. He's 11 months, so he's about to be a year. We're about to start planning his birthday. And Chris has another child prior to our relationship. And I told him I want to meet the child's mother because obviously his sibling is going to be there at his birthday party as well. And I just want to make sure everything is cool before we get to that point. I don't want us to be meeting at the party. I would rather us meet before because eventually our son is going to be going with his brother and going over there. And I just want to meet before the birthday. And so I got her number from Chris. He gave it to me. He thought that it would be a good idea as well. He didn't see nothing wrong with it. And so I called. And she goes off on me. She's like, bitch, I don't need to know you. What the fuck is you calling my phone for? Like, we ain't got shit to talk about. My son is good. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on. I don't need to know you. Click. Excuse me? I ain't even go there. I ain't call back because I want to stick to the facts of what's important. And the fact is the children. I'm not trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to know who you are. That's not a good first impression. That shows me that you got some other shit going on. And I don't need that around my child. So when I say I want to meet you, this is a prime example why. And also, you know, personally, when I was a kid, I've experienced my stepmother treated my sister and I a little differently because she had issues with my mom. She didn't like my mom. Well, my mom didn't even want to be with my dad at that point. They were done. So I don't know what the issue was, but she took it out on us because I don't know, maybe my dad was still kind of into my mom and she didn't want him, and I don't know what it was, but she treated us a certain way. And there are people out there that treat your kids bad based on what you do to them or what someone else does to them if they can't get to you. And, you know, I hate to use such tragic situations as examples, but there's a situation right now where a woman and her boyfriend drove to try to cover up her kid's body. She let the boyfriend kill the kid because she didn't want to be single. So you really have to, I feel like this is why I would like to meet my Chris's child's mother, because you want my son with your son. I want to know what's going on. But everybody is different. So I told Chris how she responded. I sent him a text and he's like, okay, he's going to talk to her. So we'll see how that goes. But until then, what do you guys think? Like, do you think it's necessary to meet the other, and men too, do you think it's necessary to meet the other partner's parent or the mother of the other partner's child? You know what I'm saying? Basically, do you think it's necessary? We're going to open up the lines for y'all to call in and let me know your look on it, your take on it.
Well, I definitely think the opportunity should be presented once you have moved on, either partner has moved on and brought somebody else in the picture. I think just for the sake of community for the child, the opportunity should be presented. I wouldn't say And the responsibility necessary relies on one individual person. But I think that if the baby mama has moved on to with a new guy, then maybe she should initiate it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
With the baby father, and vice versa. If it's the baby father who's moved on, then he should initiate a meeting with his new partner and his baby mother.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for that. That's
Yeah.
very mature. Alrighty. Okay. Well, thank
Yeah, just
you.
for the sake of community.
Yeah, for the
All
sake of
right, thank
community, it's
y'all.
better for the kids, right?
Right. Yep.
Alrighty. Thank you.
All righty, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty. We're gonna go to the next caller. Alrighty. We got another caller on the line. Caller, what's your name?
My name is James.
James. James, how you doing?
I'm doing good today.
Good, good. Okay, James. So I'm going to jump right into it. I want to know from a male's perspective, do you think that it is necessary when you're in a relationship with someone, if you have a kid and they have a kid prior to you, that you meet that other child's parent?
I do.
You
I
do
think
think that
it
it's
is necessary.
necessary. Can you elaborate on why you think it's necessary?
I think it's healthy for all parties involved, especially the child. I think that the child should basically be able to know that know that they are. It's a receptive and a cohesive relationship from all the way around. And I think that it's harmful for the child if that doesn't happen.
Okay. Okay. So I'm asking you this because can I get a little personal? I'm going to tell you. I called my his other child's mom, and because my son's birthday is coming up and I wanted to meet her prior to the party. Well, he gave me the number. He felt like it was a good idea as well. He wasn't opposed to it. I call her and she goes off on me. She's like, "Bitch, what you calling my phone for? We ain't got nothing to talk about, yada yada yada," and hangs up on me. So what do you think in a situation like that? Should I leave it to my son's father's name is Chris. Should I leave it to Chris at that point, or what do you think?
I think you have to leave it to Chris because I think that's a situation that he has to work out with all parties involved. And I think that it's something that if he believes that it's a good that it's healthy, which it is, and it seems like that's the way that he's leaning,
Mm-hmm.
that's something that he needs to have separate conversations with you and both her and explain to her where he's coming from to hopefully that he can rationalize.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Well, look, thank you, James, for taking our call and calling in. Your perspective was really good. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Alrighty. Bye. Okay, so different perspectives. That was good. We got Barbara, what she said, and we got James, and they both agree that it is necessary. Let's see what the third caller has to say. Alrighty. Caller, we have a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name?
Uh, er, uh, my name Earl. Everybody call me AK though. You
Okay,
can call me
AK.
AK.
Okay. Thank you, AK, for calling in. I'm going to get right into it, okay? I want to know, do you feel like it's necessary to meet your significant other child's parents?
No, no, don't even do that to yourself.
Why?
That's this dangerous. This
Don't do that
dangerous.
to
You can't put.
yourself. Why is it dangerous?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. So I'm telling you from first-hand experience. You feel what I'm saying? I try to get all my bitches together. Well, my bad. I can curse. I can curse on him.
I mean, that's fine.
I look, listen. I got all my bitches together. You feel me? At my little shorty, his birthday party. You feel me? He was turning 6.
Okay.
You feel me? We got SpongeBob. We got all the little gang there. It's a little pool party, whatever. All the kids are having fun with pizza and cake, cupcakes, and all kinds of shit. These
Okay.
bitches got to arguing over here by the pool. You
Oh,
feel me?
Lord.
On some silly shit. You feel me? On some silly shit. They get arguing by the pool. They get to throwing blows. They knock the cake over in the pool. The fucking mascot
Oh,
SpongeBob tried to break the fight up, knocked
Okay.
his whole helmet off. You feel me? So he in the pool
So what
talking
do
about
you
he won't
think?
double. double the money now. I'm like, this some bullshit,
So
man.
do you
All because
don't
I'm
you
trying to be cordial with everybody.
you
My
don't
bad.
think if
What you
you would
say?
have introduced them before that wouldn't have happened? If you would introduce them prior to that?
Hell no, didn't just been one fighting instead of all three of them bitches. It'd have been the motherfucking same. All these hoes got the same energy. You feel me? They got the same fucking
Oh, so
energy.
you
You
must
know what
be
I'm saying?
pillow
But these are the
talking
kind of
all
hoes I
of
like
them.
though.
You
I like
pillow
the spicy
talking all
bitches.
of
That's
them.
me.
You pillow talking all of them. That's why you telling them one thing, and then they believe in what you saying, and then they get together in the same room,
Man,
and it's
man,
all
look, you don't
the
even
shit hit the fan. Is that what's going on?
listen. You don't even know. You feel me? I lay my pipe one way, each direction. You feel me? They feel the same way about the pipe. That's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? They arguing over some fuck shit.
Oh, so they
You feel me? It's
arguing over
over with. I ain't
you.
fucking
They
with neither one of
arguing
them
over
hoes no more.
you. So they're arguing.
I ain't fucking with neither one of them hoes no more. You feel me? They all of them
But
hoes
these
is
are
the
your. What
past to
about
me.
the
You dig what I'm saying?
kids? What about your kids? Because ultimately, isn't that what's
I
important?
love all my kids. I love all my kids. You feel me? Equally. You feel me? I ain't shortchanging no motherfucking body. But these bitches on some other shit. You feel me? You can't put them in the same room. Don't do that to
Okay.
yourself.
So they don't need to be in the same room in this
They
situation. You
don't need
don't
to
think that that's
interact.
a good
Do
idea?
everything you need to do separate. Fuck all of that. Do everything you need to do separate. You feel me? Don't have to. If you don't gotta involve them together, don't even do it.
Okay. Well, are you still seeing any of them? Are you still sleeping with any of your baby mama?
Not like in
It's
the last like 2 or 3 weeks. Hey, hell no. You feel me?
wait
No,
a
like
minute,
they
2 or 3
no. Don't. We
weeks.
through.
Okay, so I see
I'm
what the
saying all
problem
week. I'm
is.
saying all like
I see what the
I'm
problem
through. Like,
is.
I'm
Yeah.
done.
So
I'm done
they
fucking with them.
can't
You
be
feel?
in the same room simply because you're misleading them. You are misleading them. Therefore, you are the problem. So let me ask you this. What does that mean for your children? Because these are your children's
Man,
moms.
first of all, I called in your show. You ain't gotta be disrespecting me like that. You feel me?
Hey,
I
I mean
call
no
into your show,
disrespect. I
trying
don't
to
mean no disrespect. I'm just
contribute to
calling
your
it how it
motherfucking
is.
topic. Don't be doing
I'm
that. You feel me? Because I ain't got none. I ain't got no harsh
don't
words against you. You feel me?
This isn't harsh words. This is an open conversation, and I'm telling you how it is. It sounds like you are misleading the mother of your children. That's why they're fighting at an event for the kids. You saying that
No,
you
hell
haven't
no.
slept with
That's
them
what I was
within the
saying. I
last
try
two
to be straight
weeks.
up with everybody. I try to be straight
So
up
they
with
all know
everybody.
that
Told
you're
everybody the
all
truth
still
with
having
all the
sex with each
honesty out in
other.
the open, and they got the scrapping.
Okay. So what about the kids? Because ultimately, you think that you don't want the parents meeting each other
My
because you
kids
still
is
messing
straight. What you
around
talking
with them.
about?
You
I
still
take
messing
care of
around
all
with
my
them.
kids. I take care of all my kids. All my kids is straight.
We're not
Everybody, all my
questioning
kids
that.
got little
We're
four
not
wheelers at the house.
questioning that.
All my
Okay.
kids got little four wheelers at
AK.
the house.
So AK, we're not questioning
What?
that.
I'm
The
my bad. I'm
question
sorry. I didn't
was,
mean to
do
get.
you think it's necessary? And it sounds like it's not necessary because you'd like to keep sleeping with each of your baby mamas, and they can't be in the same room together because you're misleading them.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. I think they out here being spicy with each other because
Okay.
they jealous on some other shit. You feel me?
Okay.
They don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is for real, but I
Well,
just know
thank
it's
you,
toxic. You
AK.
dig it? So don't do that.
Thank you.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? No problem.
Alrighty, bye-bye. Okay, so AK to me just sounds ignorant. That's just that on that. But to each his own. It sounds like he's sleeping with all of them. I would be upset too, and I would be uncomfortable meeting the other woman. And it sounds like he has more than one, and that's just not the type of it. Listen, that's not the type of man I will want to date. If that's what you like, that's what you like, and that's why I just tell y'all I'ma mind my business. I'ma be cool. I'ma be sweet, and I'm gonna keep my business out the streets. Okay? So that's Harmonize Pain. Harmonize that pain, y'all. Come together. It's for the kids. Okay?